Okay, so writing this, or I'm not even writing it. It's so hard to like get my voice out there and say what I want to say. Because I feel like I need someone to speak to. But I guess in a way, I'm speaking to everybody who's listening and everybody who has ear to listen. So what I want to speak about is this 215 dead bodies found. You know, this is not just about this. It's about we have an opportunity now as Native Americans to have a voice previously when we didn't have a voice. The whole world, I feel like, is going to be listening to us. So, all this shit that we need to be that needs to be said. This shit went from people hating on the Oilers because on Ethan Bear because man, he was a Native American and I respect him because he made it out. He made it out this place. So, when I see people judging him or whatever, you know, I don't know the man. I'm not gonna pretend like I know him because I really don't care about hockey. But people are hating on him for a mistake, and y'all are acting like it's like the end of the world when this shit happened. But now the shit escalated from hockey to 215 dead bodies found, and you know, the shit I have known because my grandma she used to speak about dead bodies being found and her friends going missing in residential schools, and I didn't believe it, so I never spoke on it. And even when I went to this place up in the mountains for 30 days, the elders spoke upon us about this stuff, and you know, I didn't believe it then. It took 215 dead bodies being found for me to believe this shit, but now I do believe it. And you best believe that there are going to be more bodies found. It's not a doubt. And now the United Nations is calling upon Canada to speak on this. So, we have a platform when we previously never did. So, to all the Native Americans out there, this is your time to speak. The whole world's listening to us now. And all of this unjust shit that happened to us, it's fine. We can finally speak upon it. But our elders are dying. So, there's a deeper story to go upon. And on this, it's not just the dead bodies, I feel like it's a big word, but we were institutionalized. They taught us a practice that was, they didn't follow. Like, to quote somebody, an unjust law is put upon the minority by the majority. And, you know, that's a, it, they put our kids down in that school and they institutionalized us and they didn't teach us love or nothing. Therefore, the parents of our parents never taught them love, and this just and they didn't teach us love. They're lost. So there's a bigger picture to speak upon here, but I came to I need to focus on what I came to speak about, and this is you know we have a platform to speak now. We do. The world is listening to us, and I'm just writing this. I'm not even writing it. It's just coming from what I wanted to speak upon for so long, or what I want to speak on, because we do have a platform now. I feel like the entire world's going to be listening to us, and there's going to be more dead bodies found. And all this shit that happened to us, man, we need to speak to our elders about what happened because they know the truth. They know what happened in that residential schools. This is our chance for people to get out of this place because on the res, there are wolves out there. They'll stare you down. They'll judge you. They'll cast you down. They won't. These people on our res, they're vicious because they were not taught love, man. And that I feel like there's a lot of oppression upon our younger generation, my generation, because when we want to speak, the older people don't let us speak. So this is where I learned oppression from because I was being oppressed myself when I wanted to speak, when I wanted to speak my truth. I was told to shut up and listen. And I did, I guess, in a way, but I never got my voice out there, so I wasn't able to speak. And then this goes to unjust and just laws. This is just trailing back to what they never taught our parents in residential schools. Um we judge our people so much. I feel like we have eyes. We throw stones at them when, you know, how the water reflects on the sky. This is like we should always like the water. We should always reflect upon ourselves. We should always take time out to think about ourselves. And there's just so much shit, man. There's so much dogs out here. There's people who'll stare you down. There's people that'll cast you down for speaking your voice. So I've learned to shut up when I have to shut up. And I've learned to not speak when shit is about to get heated up because I've learned my fair share of fucking getting beat up for what I wanted to say, and I'm not gonna hide it, man. But I'm not speaking names upon who beat me up or all that shit because I myself am not gonna judge them. That isn't my place to judge those people, so I'm not gonna fucking throw stones at them, and I'm not gonna fucking throw shade at them or throw hate at them because that's not me, man. I know that's unfair, so I'm not gonna speak upon that. What they did to me is done. I forgive you, man, and but I'm not gonna forget. You gotta learn from those lessons. So, you know, I'm not gonna fucking say names upon who beat me up, but I'm just saying that I got beat up for shit that I wanted to say. And the most vicious people in my life, I feel like, were my own family. Like they were casting me down so much. They had me thinking something was wrong with me when nothing was wrong with me. All I needed to find was myself. And after my mother died, I wanted change. I didn't know it yet. But now, almost a year later, I realized how much I've grown. I used to cut myself just to feel something, and now I want to speak on something bigger than me. When I speak, it isn't just, you know, not just it's about my experience, yes, but it's also about this oppression upon our younger generation. It's about this unjust law and how the people institutionalize these children. You know, they spoke about the Bible. Yes, they did, but y'all got to start off with Jesus, man. It's clear that these people that fucking cast them down and fucking beat them and told them what they did was wrong, it's clear to me they did not know Jesus. So I see a lot of people, a lot of our elders, they fear God now or fear Jesus or, you know, they fear him. They don't want to read the Bible. They don't they're scared of that shit. But I feel like I got off topic. So I'm just saying this shit. This is a huge opportunity for the people who have a voice and people who have something to say. I feel like the whole world's listening to us. My name's Isaiah Baptiste. I come from Musqueam, Alberta, on a reservation. And let me speak on one more thing. Reservations and how they're spread across Canada. And in those reservations, there are bands. Right now, I can give an example. You have Samson, you have Ermskin, you have Montana, and you have Louis Bull. You have them separated into different bands. Why are there bands? Why are we separating when they already separated upon us? You see, the bigger picture is they separated us as a people so we can't come together. And we separate ourselves in this community when we should be coming together because the resources that we could all have combined, we can come together as a people, man. So I don't see why we're doing this. I don't see why we're still divided. The shit, I feel like that's what they wanted. I don't know. Feel like we're just dragging ourselves down upon this community where we're sitting at right now. We're not gonna go anywhere. So this shit ain't good, man. We need to come together like Native Americans. You know, a lot of people call me white, but fuck, I don't even know if I'm white. Like this wasn't even a topic until like I turned 20. People started calling me white, probably because they said that I wanted to be a Native American when I'm not. But I do have white in my blood. Yes, I do. But I don't think I'm proud of it, man. Fuck. But I fucking I despise. I'm not gonna hide it. I despise white people, man. And I ain't gonna fucking hide it. I don't despise them, but some white men, man. Some white men will look at you like you're fucking below that. You're below them, and they'll call you stupid. They'll call you out. They'll try to fucking cast you out when you're not. When you're not that. This is personal experience that I've been through too. This, you know, with a white person, because the white that I know comes from my dad's dad, which is a fucking person that's never been around. So I don't know him. He's out of the picture. Another white, white person I can think of is maybe on my mother's side somewhere. I don't even know why this matter. Like, you know, I grew up. My mom, I feel like I grew up like Native Americans. I grew up through this oppression and shit, and now I'm suffering upon it because I live on the res too. Like, I have nowhere to go, dog. Like, I have a place, I have money, yes, but I feel like I could do something with that money. But right, I don't have a place to stay because everywhere that I go, I feel I get comfortable, and I feel like I imprison myself when I go there because I forget my objective. And some people have so much, so I just get comfortable, 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 and start eating and eating and eating, and I forget my objective, man. So I cast myself into a prison. But I gotta know that I'm in control. I can leave whenever I want. I can do anything, man. I don't need it. One thing that I learned is I don't need a bed to sleep on, man. Because even my family, they're vicious. So, and I've seen kindness from strangers. Yes, yes, I have. And I don't even know if you can hear me or not. I hope you can because this shit. I'm just gonna go check. I'm gonna quit this recording and go check and